ni Salim Mvuria orodumwe na Zekaria Njeru. Na tugetigane na riboti yo tukigukira riboti ingina ni ati mutumia mubunge wa kaunti ya Githini Doris Aburi nyagicakaite wongerereku wa uhoguku wa ugitiri makeria maturaini ma kaunti ino akeli ari kiharo-ini kia Tendere kuria akiuma na mucemanio na aikari mwena uyu ni agicakaite na njira nene wongerereku wa cieko cia uhoguku wa ugitiri na kuria atetetie honge cia wathani wa matura ni kiria augite ati ni kugonderera wira-ini wao. Ni augite ati cieko cia airetu gukorwo makihahamu orodumwe na kuruithio orodumwe na mbara cia kimicii ni cikiongererekete na njira ino na kuria augite ati cikiongererekete na gicunji kia 66 harĩ 100.
Hapa nyumbani watu wanakuja kuripoti defilement cases, mtu anajulikana amefanya makosa, hakuna kitu anafanyiwa. Ile siku sijui watasikia watu 1000 watoto 1000 wamekuwa defiled, nadhani ndio siku askari watafanya kazi. Kwa hivyo kuna shida ya watoto wetu kukanyagiwa chini, tuko na shida ya ukeketaji, watu wa disability, there are all sorts of troubles ambazo watu wetu wanapitia. Kwa hivyo kama mama county nimewaambia nitakuwa representative wenu, ile mambo mnapitia tutakuwa tunaiongea kwa wazi. Wako na shida ya maji, wengine wako na shida watoto wao wamepatiwa mimba na watu ambao wanawajua wameripoti kwenye police stations na hakuna kenye wanasaidiwa, wengine ni walemavu, wengine hawana chakula. So agenda ya Donya Charity Mission ni kutembelea walemavu, kusikia shida zao, kuongea na kina mama. Sasa hapa kina mama wanasema watoto wao bado wachanga hapa hivi kwa hii stadium ya Kenyanya. Nimefurahia kwa sababu wakeketi watoto wao, na ujumbe wa mama county kupitia Donya Charity Mission ni kusema watoto wetu hatutaki wakeketwe, watoto wetu hatutaki wapatiwe mimba za mapema, watoto wetu hatutaki wakuwe recruited to any cult kama ile tumeona huko Mombasa.
Na tugetigane na riboti yo kuma kaunti-ini ya Githii tukihiuke nginya kuria kaunti-ini ya Kajiado, na ni ati ni gutumukite gicajama kana mwena wa Kitengera guku ni kaunti ya Kajiado riria maafitha a borithi mauma na ihinda iritu ria kuhoreria muingi uria umatuko ya wikorwo yenda gutharikira mutumia umwe uria wekuirwo gukorwo ari muici mwena uyu. Kuringana na aikari aya maria makuihuritwo ni matuko ya maugite ati mutumia uyu ahithukiirwo nyumba-ini yene ari rungu rwa gitanda, na kuria makukenda gukorwo makimuhura bara kiundutho magitetia kana makimwikwira gukorwo agitabania cieko cia uici mwena uyu. Gukiri uguo mutumia uyu ni akihonoketio ni honge cia borithi na kuria riu akihingiritwo magietereire gukorwo magitabania utwiria makiria.
Msarani, yani niliuzia customer ikafika wakati nikaenda Msarani. Venye nilienda Msarani, kuna venye nilirudi kutoka kwa Msarani, nikikuja kuingia na hapa ndani kunawa mikono, nikapata mtu chini ya kitanda. Sasa alistuka kuniona.
Lewi hata vile nimefika hapa nikasikia ati yako chini ya kitanda kwa shege. Shege nimechukua miaka mingi. Ngiange na yeye, yes, naweza mchukua ni mwizi ama anataka aje, lazima nichukue hatua.
Nini alikuwa anafanya chini ya kitanda ya mtu? Surely alikuwa anaenda kufanya nini? Ni akipewa hizi maduka zote, customer wote atawaweza? Hataweza. Sitasema ni mwizi juu sijaona amenibia mtu.
Kwa duka kanunua soda. Wakati amenunua soda kanipea 1000. Hii 1000 nikamwambia sina change. Akarudisha chupa. Wakati nilikuja kumrudishia change, akaniambia hiyo change ile nitafute. Nikamwambia mimi sina change. Akanishika mkono. Kunishika mkono nikaangukia kwa hii maragwe. Kuangukia kwa hii maragwe akanisukuma ndani, akapiga huyu jamaa. Kupiga huyu jamaa akaanza kuambia huyu jamaa acha amenipata ndani. Wakati alikuwa amenisukuma ndani akaanza kusema kwa nini nileta watu wa kanisa kwa duka yangu.
Na ni riboti kuma mwena ucio wa Kitengera, no ithi tugakihoya ati muigi nduguikorwo kana ugitiga gukorwo ukioya watho moko-ini no ikinya kana itemi-inĩ rĩu magakorwo makĩrũmĩrĩra makinya marĩa magĩrĩire ma kĩwatho. Na rĩu tũgĩtigane na riboti ĩyo tũkĩgũkĩra riboti ĩngĩ, na nĩ atĩ kana mathiko ma ũrĩa warĩ mũrũgamĩrĩri wa wadi ya Kisa gĩcigo-inĩ gĩa kana gĩcigo-inĩ mbunge gĩa Kuisero nĩwe Stephen Malomba magekĩka tarĩki 6 mweri ũkĩte. Kũringana na famĩlĩ arĩa marĩtie na andĩki a mohoro maugĩte atĩ makinyanĩirie ikinya rĩrĩ nĩguo gũkorwo makĩhe kahinda makĩria ga gũkorwo magĩetha kĩhoto kĩa mwendwa wao. Kũringana na mũikarĩri gĩtĩ wa kamĩtĩ ĩrĩa ĩragĩtabarĩra mathiko maya maugĩte atĩ gũkinyĩria rĩu no mũndũ ũmwe ũikĩtio ngono rĩu makĩendekithia honge cia ũgitĩri oro ũndũ ũmwe na cia ũtuĩria gũkorwo makĩambĩka ũtuĩria makĩria na gũikia ngono kwa arĩa makuruhanĩtio na gĩkuũ gĩake.
So I've considered the party submissions. I take note of the fact that the deceased was killed on the 1st of April 2023, and bail is not just about the party, about one party, the proceedings. It's also about both parties. In view of the concerns raised about the security of the accused inter alia, I will order for a pre-bail report before I can make a ruling on the bail.
Nimefurahishwa sana na judiciary. Judiciary yetu Kenya huu, it has really improved. Inafanya kazi mzuri sana. Juzi vile tulikuwa na petition ya Mheshimiwa Maloba, niliona iliendesha vizuri.
Kwa hakika tumepitia wakati mgumu, hatujapata haki kwa siku hii ya leo. Kwa hivyo tumechukua hatua hii kusongesha siku ya kumuzika mheshimiwa ili tupeane nafasi kwa serikali watutafutie haki kabla tumuzike mheshimiwa.
Tumeelewana pamoja na familia na marafiki wa Maloba, tutamuzika tarehe 6, tutamtoa tarehe 5, tumuzike tarehe 6 mwezi wa 5. Lakini nafikiri kitambo ifike hiyo siku wengine watakuwa wameshashikwa. Sijui kama nitapata haki juu vile niliona hiyo maneno ilinichanganya kidogo. Mara mtu anatolewa huku anapelekwa huko koti hii, unaambiwa sasa ni hii, unaenda amerudishwa huku. Sasa sikuelewa hapo mahali.
Hatujafurahi vile sana kwa sababu wala tulifanya kitendo walikuwa watu 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. Lakini leo tumeona mtu mmoja tu. So I'm expecting maybe by year time tukizika ndugu yangu au wengine watakuwa wamepatikana. And that's the reason why tuseme kabla tuzike ndugu yangu tuone au wengine watakuwa wameletwa kotini, maana tumekuwa promise kwamba wanaletwa.
Tuliona justice nusu tu, lakini tunahitaji washukiwa wale walikuwa na mshukiwa wote wakufike kotini tuwaone.
Tutafanya namna gani? Tutatumia mbinu zote ile ambazo inawezekana kuona hiyo au wenye ambao hawajaletwa kotini wameletwa.
Na rĩu tũgĩtigane na riboti ĩyo kuma gĩcigo mbunge gĩa Kuisero na tũkĩhiũke nginya kũria rũgongo rwa bũrũri na nĩ kaunti-inĩ ya Isiolo, na nĩ atĩ kĩama kĩa arutani gũkũ bũrũri-inĩ nĩkĩona atĩ nĩgĩikĩtie rĩtana kũrĩ kamĩtĩ ya wandĩkani ya arimũ nĩyo TSC gũkorwo magĩcokerio arimũ arĩa makorirwo magĩthamio kuma kaunti-inĩ ĩno. Kũringana na arimũ aya kana kũringana na ũrũgamĩrĩri wa kĩama gĩkĩ kĩa NAT, maugĩte atĩ arimũ aingĩ nĩ makorirwo magĩthamio kana magĩthamio kuma matũra ma kaunti ĩno kũrũmĩrĩra mathĩna marĩa makoragwo makĩgerera na makorirwo magĩthamio nĩ kamĩtĩ ĩno ya wandĩkani ya TSC. Gũkĩrĩ ũguo kũringana na mũrũgamĩrĩri wao niwe Rosaline Manjara nĩ makĩhoete kamĩtĩ ĩno gũkorwo magĩcokerio arimũ aya, na kũrĩa maugĩte atĩ nĩ megũkinyĩria rĩu nĩ makĩandĩkithĩtie arimũ makĩria ma 30,000 arĩa magũteithĩrĩria harĩ mathomo ma junior secondary mwena ũyũ.
Issue of delocalization, we agreed with the employer that today teachers working outside their counties to be brought back to their counties. But we are also realizing that there is a challenge whereby teachers have come back to work in Isiolo County and their pay slips are still reflecting where they were initial teaching, either in Samburu or Marsabit. So we shall make a follow-up to ensure that anomaly has been that anomaly needs to be corrected so that a teacher is identified according to where he or she works.
I'm very happy beyond the words. So I was in acting position. Today you have confirmed me fully now as the spokesman of the Isiolo branch. And sure, I'm equal to that task because already I was giving you justice and services that's required after the former secretary has left office with me.
Then again, we realized there was a problem whereby, as people are getting localized, there were some areas whereby the teachers who are coming back to their locality were being received with harsh moods. Some parents were not appreciating, but I believe after some time, people have corrected on the same. We have also realized that this year, so many, over 30,000 teachers have been employed to teach in primary schools, secondary schools, and this is because of
na nĩ riboti kuma mwena wa rũgongo rwa bũrũri nĩ kaunti ya Isiolo ĩgiĩ ikaya rĩa kana rĩa kĩama kĩa arutani gũkũ bũrũri-inĩ na atĩ na riboti ĩyo nĩ ĩragĩtũhe kanya tũkorwo tũgĩikĩria oro hanini ndĩngĩkũririkania gĩthiĩ na mbere na kũnyitanĩra na ithuĩ gũkũ kwa Muthingi TV ngĩgĩkwĩraga gũkũ no kĩhumo gĩa gũtherema ningĩ no kĩaranĩrie na ithuĩ kũgerera nenda citũ cia ũkinyanĩria wa kĩhiũkagwo Facebook nĩ @Muthingi TV ona ũngĩkĩhiũkagwo Twitter ona Instagram tũkĩrĩ okuo ona ũngĩkĩhũthĩra namba 0706847247 nĩ namba ya WhatsApp atũma ndũmĩrĩri yaku hau nĩ tũgũikorwo tũkĩaranĩria no ĩndĩ njĩtĩkĩria ngĩgĩkorwo ngĩgĩikĩria oro hanini ndũgatũge tũre mĩtambo ĩyo nĩ amu nĩ ndĩracokereria.
Hey darling, are we still on for a coffee date?
I'm waiting for you to come and pick me up.
I should be able to pick you in a few.
It's a coffee yogurt date?
It's not just a yogurt, it's royal coffee yogurt.
Flow with the sweet taste of thick and smooth Royal Fresh coffee yogurt. Royal Fresh, the royal taste of freshness.
Bũrũri-inĩ wa Mũgĩkũyũ tukiugaga atĩ wona cihanda wega thaa ĩmwe cia hwaĩ-inĩ
tukiugaga nĩ mathaa ma mbũri ikĩingĩra
na ithuĩ nĩ twambĩkĩte kaunti ciothe 47
tukirongoreria maria matukonie tureta nyumba ya Mũmbi
nĩ amu nyumba nini ĩciraga ũtukũ
gutigirira atĩ nĩ tũkũmenyithia maria maragĩthiĩ na mbere na gũkunũka
tondũ nyumba nini ĩciraga ũtukũ
nĩ o mũthenya wona cihanda thaa ĩmwe hwaĩ-inĩ
na thaa 3 cia ũtukũ nyitanagĩra na niĩ wa itherero wa Njoroge Baire wa Mararo na niĩ wa Njiro wa Maina niĩ wanja wa Wanjiro ndĩhandĩte iharo-inĩ
kũmenyithia ũrĩa bũrũri ũregariũra
nayo ceceni tiĩngĩ
ceceni-inĩ yaku wendete ya Muthingi TV
tukirongoreria maria matukoniĩ ta nyumba ya Mũmbi.
Muthingi nĩ hĩndĩ tũrawamba no ona tũkĩwambaga ndĩ haha gwĩkĩra ũira atĩ Muthingi ũrĩa tũramba wĩhandĩte ta ihiga rĩa Nyaigĩ nyitanagĩra na niĩ Mũthoni wa Wambũgũ thĩinĩ wa tabarĩra ya igagũrĩro gũkũ kwa Muthingi TV kĩhumo gĩa gũtherema.
Rĩu nĩ kimuthe atiriri tigarai nani nĩ ndĩramenya ũrĩa ndĩreka mbeca ningĩ nĩ ciakwa tarĩ kĩici ũrĩa ndĩreka na nĩkĩ mũrenda mũnjĩre kuwa thikũ na taitũ rĩu rĩ nĩ tũmũbuate tũkaroe kũne gũkũ nĩ ũcio nĩ woka atiriri we ũronetio ku nĩ barakai kũrĩa tũrendia 550 kakwĩna kũgi ĩni haha makuta na phase 2 na kuona kũtũrendia 350 na deposit no igana nĩ igana rĩmwe ici gĩũkahe mweke ũkarĩha kahora niĩ ndĩronetio ta kũrĩa kwĩna rwa thitima na kwĩna maĩ ĩni gũkũ kwa ndagima gũtirĩ mũroti atarĩ taitũ na nĩkĩo ndĩmwĩraga ndagima nĩ kuga na gwĩka ĩni
na nitugithiite oro wega kinjitikiria ngikorwo ngikwamukira oro ringi niguo tugithie na mbere na maria tugikuhariririe guku metha-ini ya Muthingi TV na ndirakenda tukiogukire riboti ingi kuma kaunti ya Nakuru na ni ati kamiti ya wandikani wa arimu niyo TSC ni kirutite ritana kuri mathukuru ukoragwo magikirira hari kana ukorwo magikirira makiria hari mathomo ma utarani itemini ria gukorwo makiagirithia na kuhukia mitugo miuru makiria macukuru-ini kuri arutwo kuringana na munini wa mutafariri wa ruhonge ruru kaunti-ini ya Nakuru niwe Margaret Amatesha augite ati thengia wa mathukuru gukorwo mekireire hari sekta ya mathako niguo gukorwo makimathira ngumo nene orodo mwe na uhotani ruhonge rwa utarani ni rugitiganirio na njira nene kuria riu agikitie ritana gukorwo rugikirirwo itemini ria gukorwo makiagirithia makiria mitugo ya arutwo macukuru-ini.
29.3
find out that in most schools, those who are taking charge, who are taking responsibility, are people who have just been picked upon because it is a requirement from us that every school must have a G&C department. But then the head of that department is not officially trained. So we would recommend that probably more teachers are given an opportunity to train in G&C, as she puts it, because of the emerging issues. There are more challenges coming up. You can't compare education now to education our time, especially my time, when there were very minimal issues. The issue of the internet had not come in. The issue of influence from the society had not come in. So we would wish that more training is done, that every school probably has up to about 3 trained G&C teachers, and they are manning this department.
On guidance and counseling to acquire the relevant skills. More so, we are talking of training of peer counselors.
We need to work more with the education stakeholders to find means and ways in which we can inculcate these values as stipulated in the CBC curriculum.
Hands. She puts sand on her legs. She puts sand.
Na tukirio goko kaunti-ini ya Nakuru ni ati anyiti itemi sekta-ini ya ugendi kuma kaunti ino ya Nakuru ni makireganite na riendekithia ria kamiti ya kigina goko bururi-ini niyo SRC ya gukorwo makienda kuiganania misara iria ikirihagwo kana iria ikirihagwo mikawa ino hindi iria micemanio ya gitafanĩrio kuona makiria ni aruti wira a thirikari magitongoretio ni muikarĩri giti wa David Mwangi maugite ati ruhonge rwa mikawa ni rukiambatĩrĩtie ikiro cia uthii wa nambere guku bururi-ini na kuria maugite ati ni maginyitĩte itemi na njĩra nene gukorwo kwonjoria guku bururi-ini kumana na kigina kiria makiamukagira kuma kuri agendi riu makiuga ati ruhonge ruru kana makiendekithia gukorwo misara ino kana igikorwo na utiganu kuringana na ikiro o cia mikawa. Reke tukorwo kiamukira riboti iyo.
If you look at the last 10 to 15 years, there has been a lot of growth in infrastructure, especially in hospitality, where all the major big hotels in Nakuru have come during this time. But SRC now has sent a letter to our branch in Naivasha saying that they want to review the classification of per diems in all cities, towns and villages in Kenya. In Kenya, they want to make it uniform, that when you go to every part of the country, the per diem will be the same. It looks okay in the face of it, but we as stakeholders, and that's why we had this meeting, we have objected to it, because different places in this country have different infrastructure.
That is developing in Naivasha, Nakuru as a county is starting to attract international conferences, conventions and meetings, which is very good for this country. As you know, we rely a lot on tourism. MICE is coming, and when all these people travel to Kenya to have these big conferences, And we think it is very important that we build this MICE destination. It is not just good for Naivasha. It is good for our foreign currency reserves, because as we know, we need a lot of it in this country so we can stabilize our shilling against the dollar.
Proposal by the SRC is going to greatly affect the businesses in Nakuru. Nakuru was conferred city status on 1st of December 2021. And with that, many people have invested heavily in Nakuru. And one of the implications is, as an investor, the question will be, then why come to Nakuru city? Why not go to Nyahururu or any other smaller towns and take my investment there?
Na gutakiri gajawana kiuga kimenya ni gucenjia kiratu nutugagikira kiarafa tugakihiuka nginya kuri iharo-ini citu na kutugakirora maundu magiikarite atia na riu ndakira tukirongorerie riboti yegie mbitika igithiite na mbere gutabanio guku bururi-ini cia mubira wa gonyana ni ati thutha wa kwanura imwana cia Uganda hari mbitika cia quarter final hari kung'ang'anira gikombe kia Bathis riu hari kana mbitika iria ni cia imwana itakinyanirie miaka kana cia thi wa ukurwa miaka 20 riu imwana cia cipu kuma guku bururi-ini mauko magitungana umuthi na timu kuma bururi-ini wa Namibia kiharo-ini kia Nyayo Stadium umuthi na mauko magithaka mbitika ino itemini ria uko magetha muhotani hari gukaingire kana gukaingira ikirika ria finals. Na tugetigane na riboti iyo igi mbitika icio cia gikombe kia Bathis na riu tukirongoreria riboti ingi igi mbitika cia macukuru guku bururi-ini na ni ati mbitika cia mathukuru ma secondary tamu ya mbere ziraikorirwo ikihurwo cabi muthi wa ira na kuria matanyitwo gugakorwo magithira muthi wa juma mwena wa kaunti ya Uasin Gishu guku finals kana cigaikorwo cigithakirwo thukuru-ini wa Eldoret Hills magietha muhotani wa thukuru ira igaikorwo igithie kurugamirira hari mbitika cia gitaro kia Afrika ya irathiro.
Sali, they were number 5.